Hello everyone, welcome back to Book of Hours. We're continuing our playthrough, our second playthrough of the game. Alright, so where were we? It's a new day, cloudy weather. We've just pushed into the reading room. And I think we're going to spend some time before we actually get started, doing some sorting. So let's deal with that first of all. Let me just put these books down somewhere so that I can have some space. Because we've been just making random bookshelves all over the place based on the memories that they're allowed. Oh! I think the font increased. Yeah! I guess it doesn't increase until... Okay, last time I was playing I tried to change the font and it wasn't doing anything. But now, I think it has. It must not change until you restart the game. Anyway... Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead. I want to make this area be where we store books. So I'm going to move all these books out of the area. We'll just put them somewhere else for now. And we'll redo our bookshelves. You can really zoom in pretty far. There's no need to be this zoomed in. But why not? Nope, doesn't fit. What is this one? This is a book that's just going to take a long time to get. Let me put it somewhere else. Not there. Nah, fine. That's a fine place. Okay, lots of unread books there. I can't get to a medium zoom level. Just a moment. Let me see if I can switch. So zoom speed 30. Does that help? Yeah, that's better. This is what I want. I want to be like this zoomed in. Okay. So we already have one shelf here for confounding. Let's go ahead and start transferring over some of these other books that we made. So this is Regret. Yeah, go away. Go away! So Regret, which is One Forge, One Winter. And I'm going to record these all separately also, so that we can look them up real quick. Because even this form, which is very helpful, I very much do approve that they gave us this labeling option. You still have to hover over every single thing to figure out what it is. And sometimes you just want to be able to look and see what you got. So this is an impulse. Alright. Now I'm going to turn this one off. This is a foresight. I'll put it here. I think there's a lot of foresights. And that wasn't this one. That's a confounding. Impulse. Regret. Okay. Foresight right there. This is a solace. And let's keep consistent. We'll do lowercase. And I didn't grab the book. My apologies. Just doing a little bit of librarian work. Sorting things out. Before we dive back into the game. This is a pattern. Who is messaging me? And do I care? Nope. Pattern. And we have to turn this off. And now this is a revelation. Stop doing that. I keep accidentally opening this up. And turn off revelation here. Okay. Were there any more? I don't think so. Those were all the books that we had sorted out. So let's actually come up with a good schema. I'm a little torn between whether I want to make to track things based on arcana, like moon or rose, or to track things based on location. I want to do both, at least. But which do I do primarily? Maybe what I need to do... Okay, let's think about this. So let's say we have... This is going to be our library. And we first have the reading... Well, wait a minute. Maybe we'll make separate ones for different areas. So reading room. Top left is the confounding. Which is 2 moon, 2 rose, 2 sky. Top far left, I should say. So it's top far left. Top left, or top mid left, is a regret. See, I can't even get to this one very well. Oops. Top mid left is kind of... no, let's just go with... So this will be mid left. I don't want to say mid left. That doesn't make any sense. So we're kind of... I don't want to use far, of course. I think we'll add far or not far, rather than trying to add more levels for how far, you know. So mid left is an impulse, which is 2 moth, 1 nectar. Bot left is a solace, which is 2 heart, 1 sky. And I'm going to say center instead of mid. So top center. Is the revelation. Is it? I thought I made this one it. So what's this one? This is a pattern. I did it wrong. Top center is the pattern. And bot center is a revelation. And right, top right is a foresight. And then let's name these right now. So this is going to be mid split right left. Which is a terrible way of putting that. Maybe mid near split right. For this shelf. I'm looking, it's on the right side, but it's split and on the near side. Except for, I'm assuming, from the middle. It's, as opposed to far, that kind of works. So that is nothing right now. And we also have a bot near split right. We have a mid far, a mid split right, a bot split right, and then we have a far right top and a far right mid. So top far right and top or mid far right. I guess I could call that bot, but it's higher than the rest of these, so I'm gonna call it mid. Okay, so that gives us some places to grow into. Now I also want to organize this a different way. So let's make a aspects page. And this will start listing the aspects out. So lantern, I'll leave 2 spots. Moon, moth, grail, forge, rose, nectar, edge, knock, winter. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3. I don't even know how many there are. So winter. We'll run into more. So I want to list the things you can get aspects from. So these are an example of them. So this confounding is a moon, a rose, a sky. That's what we didn't do. Sky. So moon, and that's a memory. It's a read memory. And that's rose and sky also. So rose and sky. So I want to be able to come here and say, what are the things we can get? And so we can get these memories. So a gret is a forge winter. An impulse is a moth nectar. A solace is a heart sky. This might be overkill. We might not need to do this. It might be annoying to keep up, but I'm going to do it for now. A heart sky. Heart. I didn't do heart. Pattern is a forge knock. I keep on jumping up to that. Maybe I should move that one up. I can't seem to. Anyway. Forge knock. A Revelations 2 lantern. And a foresight is a forge and a lantern. Okay, so like we can come here and say that if we just want to use memories, we can get at most 4 forge. 1 memory would be at most 2 forge. But if we just need memories that have forge, we can make 3 of them. That's kind of the idea of this. I'm hoping that's going to work out. I want to fill this in with more stuff also. So we've been collecting all these items out here. So we can say dandelion wine, for example, is nectar lantern. So let's record that. So this is drink dandelion wine. And that's, what was it? 2 nectar, one lantern. Let's put that under nectar also. So the most nectar we get on someone, for example, would be would be 4 because we could do our health also. But I'm not going to put our soul in this list also, because that's, you know, so changeable. This doesn't even have any aspects. Oh no, it does. It has a scale, which I didn't make its own thing. So this is a potted dragon tree leaf, and it's 1 scale. We have a basket of clean linen, which is heart, and it's also a restorative. Or no, that's all it is. It's a restorative. It's not woven. Woven will turn into rags. That just tells you how to mess with it. So restorative, clean linen, it's heart. Shadowless silk is a lantern flower. We have honey scar scented candles, which is a candle and a light, forge and rose. So forge, candle / light, honey scar, candle, 2 forge, 1 rose. Okay, we have Dawnlion coffee. We can turn this is the brewable, but it's going to turn into a cup of coffee. So that's 1 forge, 1 lantern. And I'm going to try to put the different types all together. So drink, Dawnlion. One forge, 1 lantern. Coffee. All right. Sorry, this is going a little slowly. I know. I apologize for that. But I feel like this is gonna benefit us over time. So this is a lot of stuff. It's Pilis oat bread. And we can start with forge, sure. So it's an eat Pilis oat bread. 1 nectar, 1 rose, 1 forge, 1 heart. Nectar, rose, forge. Rose, nectar, heart. Okay. Vase of Gorse is a forge nectar leaf. Leaf. Vase of Gorse. What's it called? Gorse. 1 forge, 1 nectar. Now I need to put that here also, under forge. paper. I guess what the function of it is that it's fuel. So paper blank slash fuel. One nectar. Naveen parchment is a winter blank. Whispering sand. It's both a material and a glass. Matte glass. Lantern moon. And at one point, we're going to want to say, how do we get these? You know, if they're like things that you have to craft. Whispering Sand, I think you can just find on the beach. But I'm not sure. Either way, when we find out how to make it, we'll update it. Perinculate. Well, this is certainly something we're going to want to be able to craft. So 4 edge, 4 scale. Ink. And why don't we just examine that, see if it's going to tell us how to use, how to get it. Hopefully it's not going to consume it. Yeah, no, it's going to make it go away. Nothing will remain. Because it's also a liquid. Yeah. So ink, liquid. I don't want to get rid of it just to find the recipe for it. I'm sure we'll stumble on the recipe for it once we get the ability to get more level 5, level 10 stuff. Where'd that? Oh, it went to the end of the list. Okay, Widow's Candle is moon. There, I guess it's... No, it is a candle, right? It says that's an actual thing. Candle and light. Widows, not windows. Chalice Candle is 2 grail. And we don't have a lot of ability to get grail right now, so I'm not going to complain about that. Did that one. The Lignum Vitae. The hardest of all woods. So it's a mat and a wood and a fuel. Three edge, 3 nectar, 3 scale. Okay, Mist-Kissed Water. A drinkable, it's knock. Two knock, 2 moon, 2 or 1 winter, 1 heart. think that's it. Okay. Did that. We have lots of widow candle. This is just normal isle water. Drink isle water. And it's 1 heart, 1 moon, 1 winter. Heart, moon, winter. It's also a restorative and a liquid, I should say that. So it's, I guess everything that you can drink counts as a liquid, right? Do I even need to specify? I don't think I'm gonna bother. Saying drink implies that. Paradise Palm. This is actually a piece of furniture. I probably should have left it in rather than bringing it here. Here, let me find a place to put it. It's not like a leaf that we could consume and potentially restore. Alright, more isle water. CNH second flush. Assam. Where do I put it? It's edge. Let's put that there. So, drink. C and H second flush. Assam. 1 knock, 1 lantern, 1 edge. Veiled Goddess Lapsen. Gased. No, Goddess. It's 2 forge, 1 sky. Sky food's rare. Yeah, that Hound Skull is another ink. Two heart, 5 scale. And a watchful candle. A lantern candle. Yeah, let's put this up here with those other rest of the drinks. So candle / light. Watchful candle. 1 lantern. Alright, I'm hoping that's going to help out. And are there any more materials we want to grab and put there? I don't think so. I'll probably want to track our... Yeah, I should. Let's track our stations also. Especially the ones that can evolve, at least. Yeah, just the evolutions is what I care about. So let's make a new evolution. So, Horomachistry and the telescope. Is that spelled right? Horomachistry. And I don't need to necessarily write down all the things that come with it. I just want to know that I have one. Okay. And we have a preservation. Hallowed drum. We have a bird song. What is it called? Sunset Harp? At some point, we might want to actually write the details of these. But right now, I just want to say, if I care about bird song, these are the 3 things I can look at. We also have this quivering double bass. And that's it. And we'll add to that as we find more things, of course. Plenty of more rooms to unlock. Okay. I think we're good to start. My apologies for spending this first half hour just doing some bookkeeping. But you know, it's appropriate to the game type. So we want to well, no, actually, let's do a bit more. Let's do a bit more bookkeeping. Let's see if we can sort our unread books into things that we can approach soon versus things that are far away. So I'm going to have just an entire chamber up here. In fact, let's say this is going to be for books in other languages that we just can't deal with yet. And we'll have this chamber be for books that are just way above our reach. So this is an 18. We can't get to that anywhere close. This is a 10. That's achievable. So we should put that somewhere else. Maybe that's another thing we should do. Can I put this over here? Yeah, it looked like it was going, but it didn't. What about down here somewhere? Yeah, let's just put all these chairs that are in the way. Right there. And let's make this be where we put the books that we have like in our immediate queue. So these will be 10s. And we can make the ones over here be 8s. Now that's another 8. This is an 8. Another 10. A 10. A 4. Let me just put this here for now. That's going to be something we want to keep around. Here's an 8. This is another 4. Another 4. A 12. I'm going to put that up here. It's not that as far away as the 18, but it's still a bit far away. A 6. That's another one that we can potentially... It's 6 of scale, though. We don't have good scale. I'll put it with the 8s. This is another 8, so it belongs here too. A 10. Another 6. Just keep it here for a moment. An 18. An 18 in another language. That can go away for a long time. Sabazine. Can't do it. 12. Again, we can't do it yet. And this book is like, it's got Keeper Skin, so we can't deal with it at the moment. This is a 14, it belongs up here. This is a 6. Another one that we can just do right away. All right, so and what's this one? This is an 18, so it belongs up here. It's a Sabazi. It's a Kilisimi book, so it belongs up there because we can't do it with it yet. So we picked out several books that were 6 and 4s. Let's see if we can just knock out a few of them right now. Like what do we have for weather? We have clouds. That's moon, moth. Does that help any of these? No. Okay. Well, this lantern should be easy. Let's just throw it in here with a Faust and our auroral contemplations, and that's enough right there to build it. This 4 is the Grail one. No, we do not have a lot of Grail. We only have a candle that can give me Grail. We don't have. We know that there is a memory, satisfied or something, which we can get if we eat something. Which I need to add them to this also. Oh, but for now, I think we'll just let that be. We'll wait till we get something that will help us. Actually, do we have any Grail? No, we don't. So forget that one. The Nectar one. So we do have a impulse memory. And we have one nectar from our health. We don't have a desk that takes nectar though. No, that's no good. Oh, here we have a plant. I didn't even see that. Let's move that over here. Potted monstera. It's nectar, a nectar leaf. All right. So can we get this? What was I doing? I was looking to see if we could get the 4 nectar book. We have the one from our health. We'd have 2 from an impulse, and we could try for the 3rd. The impulse would require us to have a place that takes moth. I don't think any of these desks take moth, so I don't think we can do it yet. We could do it in our inventory, I suppose. We could try it. We would need that the impulse first, though, to have any chance. So an impulse, according to our reading room, is on mid left. And that's only 1 nectar. That's so that means we only. I was thinking that was gonna be 2 nectar. It's not. No, I think that's a bad. I think we can get 1 extra by chance. We're not gonna get 2 extra by chance. So I think we're gonna pass on that for now. This one, the 6 forge. I'm sure we can do that. But it would probably be in this... No, not that desk. This desk? No. It would be in this one, which we haven't unlocked yet. Okay, so we'll get to that eventually. This one is 6 winter. Do we have a winter desk? Yeah, here's a winter desk. And we have a whist. So that's 2. We can get them... we could get a regret for 2 more. That brings us up to 4. And that's it. So that's still unlikely. We want to be at least 1 down before we chance it. I think we don't do either one of these. Not yet. Same with the scale one. I'm just going to leave these here then. The ones that we're really close to but can't do. And let's spend some time unlocking these new books. Okay. And we want to unlock a room today. I mean, of course we do, but can we do it? That's what I'm asking. So this one will be the nicest one. It requires 5 lantern. We can easily get 2 lantern from our dude, 2 more from our Faust, and then 1 from something, from watching something. That'll be fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and get our dude out, our Rector, and we can do manual labor while we're landing scope. It sounded like something completed, but I didn't see it anywhere. Oh well. So the Rector, will just talk to him about Faust. So we have an idea about this book. It has witchworms in it. Good thing we didn't happen by chance to use Shopped to learn about it. But let's put another one of these wrecked books over here until we can deal with them in the future. It's also written in Fusine, so we can't do anything about it for a long time anyway. Medusa's Lament, 14 scale. Another one that's going to take quite some time to get to. "14 Moth" in Crack Track. Okay, and let's just look at something. Here, look at this pig painting. And go ahead and get another book being read. Being classified. Our Rector is now at 4. We gained a memory site. Blackwood, abandoned hush house for another library. The invisible Serapeum in Alexandria. So let's mark that off so you can get a lantern memory. Memory site. 1 lantern by considering a wall hanging or a wall painting. Let's give that to the Rector. I don't like how large this font is. I apologize, but I want to make it a little smaller if possible. It's just too much for me. Okay, I'm going to quickly restart so that... Oh no, it seems like it's smaller now. That's weird that it didn't update the first time, but now it updates. I don't know. Okay, we have another book. It's a 6 in Sanskrit, which we know. Yeah, that's easy. 6 Moth. Can we get that going? Not today, but maybe tomorrow. Let's just keep this here for a little bit. For Moth, we do have the 2 Moth from my memory. And we have 2... No, we don't. We have 2 Moth from a Tryst. But there's no again, we're running the same issue. We don't have a desk that takes Moth. So it's still tricky. I'll just put it here for now. Go ahead and restore our health. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . This is a level 14 moon. And it'll take a while to get to. Alright, we still have a couple more books to read. 4 more. Let's save our consider verb for a little bit. Read right here. Okay, our rector's now at 5 lantern. We should let him get us into this next room. A tarnished brass ring on the door clearly reads smoking room. Rags of very old smoke sway restlessly, hazing the room beyond what remains of the protections Van Loren once placed on it. And yet, still, no sign of a fire. We have a scroll in Sanskrit, 8 forge. Let's put that with the rest of the 8s. Wow, they're kind of falling right off this shelf. The shelving was a bit more restrictive before, but now it seems like it just bulges right off the edge. Okay. Bancroft seems to have been a talented adept, but devoted his energies to frustratingly whimsical projects, arranging grape-fetching races between Manza spirits, teaching percussagants to juggle, and conjuring storms of imaginary blossoms for the rose witch Ayrshire, who resolutely refused ever to couple with him. Bancroft spends 20 pages bemoaning this last. The mantra here recorded is a high and exacting magic which can be used to pledge one's spirit to the watchman, beginning ascent to the house. Bancroft boasts of his ability to recite it within his cups. He also had it set to music for a performance with fireworks at Vauhill Gardens. I don't think that's a clue. I don't think there's anything we're getting there. We're not devoted to the Watchmen ourselves. This gave me pyroglyphics and a foresight. So we have a foresight already, I'm sure. This one, is it? Yeah. Let's go ahead and learn pyroglyphics. There we go. It's Forge Lantern, Illumination Ithistry. Now that's actually a little bit interesting. Let's take a look at that. Because I think Illumination's our highest one. We've already got 2. So we can't put this in anywhere we've already got. We'd have to put both of these. Where's Ithistry? So we could put it as a 2 there. Or we could just keep on pushing up. And make this a 3 in Illumination. We have lessons. I like that. Let's try to raise pyroglyphics up to a 3. Can I do that with a shopped? Yes, I can. Well, we can raise it to a 2, and we'll raise it to a 3 tomorrow. New room. A whole bunch of more books to read. This is the Ambrose Westcott. I'm just pulling stuff out. Should I pull this out? I don't know. The lamp? It's a light, not a candle, so I'm kind of inclined to leave it here. Like, I leave the things here, mostly. But we have a new desk that will let us put lantern forge-y stuff in it. By God, sir, we shall have no cigars in the library, and we shall have no house without a smoking room. Okay, so small candlestick. Is a forged lantern candle. One of each. Tall candlestick. Wait a minute. Is that different from this? This is small. Now tall is just a one lantern. Same as a watchful candle, really. No difference. Of greater interest, the paper we already did. But of greater interest is this Domaine Reveline, which is a grail drink. Intoxicating grail drink. Two grail, one scale. And now a vase of carnations. Is it a leaf or a flower? That's a flower. Okay. Level 2 hieroglyphics. I'm going to raise it to level 3 tomorrow. I think that's all we can do today. I guess we could do one more round of this. Da-dum. Just to pull in the money. Do we have more money than we started with? Probably. Yep, we started with a 10 shilling note. And now we already have, in addition to that, another half crown and a few pence. We'll start burning through that pretty quick once we start having to hire the unusual laborers. Right, next day. That was a long day. I have to apologize for that again. What's the weather like today? It's a rainy day. It's a grail weather. Can we take advantage of that? So I don't have an Areb, so I don't think we can get to even 4 grail. Like we have a drink, we have a candle, but that's not going to help. Open up a book. Okay, we wanted to raise pyroglyphics up another level. For that, we need Forged Lantern Memories. We can get an immediate, obvious one just from considering a painting. Another one we can get is the Revelation Bot Center, or a Foresight, top right. So that's going to give us the 2 memories we need for this to be upgraded. What else do we want to get going? We have lots of books to open up. Can we do anything with this nectar? I think that would put us at minus. We'd be at 3 if this would take the place. So we have a health, we have the rain, we have a book that needs 4. This doesn't help at all with nectar, right? No. We could try it. We'll consider. We'll have to do it in our inventory. We have a candle here. I didn't see. Another small candle, which we've already recorded. Okay. Or we could use it not to open a book, but to open up a room, like this walled garden. Like that would be much easier. Why don't we do that? So we can get our rector friend, and we'll talk about the weather, and we'll give him a bit of dandelion wine. That gave me a site. And I said, no, I wasn't going to do it. I was going to open up a place instead. My bad. Here's our friend. Offer him a drink. There's our memory 4 site. So now we can raise this to level 3. Alright. And now you can open the store for us. Okay. Do we want to try to get something else open? This would need 4 grail or 5 winter. This only needs 3 heart. These feel very achievable. We just need to figure out the right way to do it. Can we use a health to get Ms. Kill? No. She needs a core or an Areb. No, I'm not seeing an easy way to get in there. Or there. In hindsight, I probably could have used Denzel to get into here and then used the Rector to get into this one. But that's okay. Let's just open up some books. We don't need to... No need to be super efficient with our time. Alright, Pyroglyphics at level 3. So that's 4 forge right there. That feels like we can make something happen there. And now we can put this in either one of these. Let's see what it gives me. This would give me a metal. This would give me a whist. Either one works. I think the metal is what we wanted so we can get to level 3. Alright. And I was saying we can make something happen now because we have 4 forge and 2 forge just from those. And I'm sure we can get a forge memory. So we can do an 8 forge right now. Do we have a 6 forge waiting on us still? Yeah. So that's going to be really easy. We'll get that as soon as we get a desk available. Okay, the War of the Roads is a 4 edge. Another very easy one. Calcite Supplications. 8 Grail. I'll put it with the 8s, but... Wow, this just feels like a bug. It feels like it's pushing this further and further off. Like, can I push it even further? I can. Well, I'm not going to complain. I don't know, it seems weird, but I'm just going to... It's convenient, so I'm going to go with it. Alright, next book. The Codex Acephali. It's got Chionic Theoplasma and 10 Moon. So we'll put this with our other quarantine books. And this one is an 8 Grail. More Orchid Transfigurations. So another banned book here. Because of the Chionic Theoplasma. We've gotten lucky so far. We've bumped into 3 of these, and of all 3, we've managed to dodge the attack. Because if we tried to catalog them using the thing that they're strong against, they would have wrecked one of our soul pieces until we recovered it. But we've managed to dodge, so very lucky. Pure chance. There's no way to know which books are infected that I know of. So I can push this even further out. I wonder if it's just this one shelf that's the problem. It possibly is. Or maybe it's a problem because... Oh, that could be a thing. So what if I put this on the end? Can I now start stacking? Yeah. It's these scrolls. The scrolls are breaking it. You have a scroll on one side, then it seems like it pushes out the other side. Or the scroll side. Unless you just keep on placing books on that shelf. Interesting. I mean, it's clearly a bug, but whatever. Alright, can we get this book read? With pyroglyphics and a medal. And we also learned Westcott's compounds. And then the War of the Roads is only 4 edge. Do we even have any edge in our... Yeah, we do. Auroral Contemplations is 2. A medal is 1. So we need 1 more edge. Do we have an edge memory? No. We have Parinculate, but I don't want to waste that. We could get up to 3, and then we can try to get a 4th just from a random thing in the world. I like the idea of trying. Let's get edge memories, then. We don't have any edge memories. No, that's just not going to work. I don't like it, but we can try. If you're lucky, you might still succeed. Let's see if we can restore our other metal, just in case we need to put a soul element in. What was that? I'm not sure. There's our metal back. And now we need to watch this one because it's gonna require stuff. It's gonna say we can't do it. Not that one. This one. So it's gonna give me the opportunity to add a soul element or a wall art. Do we have a wall art with edge on it? Oh, we did open this. We opened that. I'll take a look at that in a moment. Edgy wall art. Now we have a lantern. Nope. So we'll have to use our soul piece to get it. Okay, let's look at the new room. So we have these gardens that we can get pears from. In the early days of St. Brandon's Abbey, the brothers practiced the arts of war here. So it was that in baronial times the garden became a favorite of the martial, quarrelsome de Wolfs. And the main thing we get here is this garden dummy, which is a illumination evolution. Which I think we were looking for at one point for raising our Faust. But I don't think we can put Faust into this. Yeah, it's not the right elements. We could put metal into it. But that's Horamakastri. Can we put metal into this? Looks like it. So we could get a high level metal if we wanted to. A higher level metal. But I think we can wait on that for now. Okay, so add the soul piece. And that will bring us up to 4 edge. And that will complete. Alright, what else should we do with our soul? We have 3 more pieces. Let's go ahead and just open up some more books. Not here, though. There we go. It is not now widely believed that the sons and daughters of the Red Rose were forged into immortals. Understandably, they are, after all, now all long dead. The forge itself devoured the greatest among them. The royalty of England, according to the Willis Ford, became the sovereigns of the leashed flame, destroying or transforming their enemies, conquering Europe, establishing grand cathedrals to St. Spark. The alliance with the Forge begins to take its toll. At last, the Bronze King undergoes his great misfortune and great debasement, and is afterwards known as the Copper King. His attempt to cheat the Forge ends badly. The leashed flame is released, and the King's heirs are merely mortal sovereigns. Okay. New lesson, and that's in our foresight. So foresight was this one, I believe. Yes. And let's go in a moment. We'll get that. So this is my deeds, my powers, my achievements, and the injustices perpetrated against me. It's a book in Deep Mendaic. So we'll start learning Meniscate Reflections. And we'll put this with the other language books. We read this, The Serenity of the Blackwood. Sereno Blackwood is an occult alias to this day. Isn't there Serena Blackwood? Isn't that... That's like, it's... where is it? You. Serena Blackwood, yeah. So maybe this was just an alias. Anyway, Serena Blackwood is an occult alias to this day. It needs 12 moth, which is a bit more than I have. Alright, I have a shop left. Let's see what we can do with Meniscate Reflections. We'll see what if we can commit it immediately, or if we need to raise it up. Here we go. Walter, though nominally siding with the parliamentarians, managed to stay out of the war. But in 1642, his son Brian runs away on the night of the 16th birthday and joins the royalist army. He is captured and returned to his father, who pleads for mercy and gives his parole for his son's good behavior. So Walter, I believe, was one of our people. And Brian is his son. They're somewhere, they fit somewhere in this. So Walter and Brian, son of Walter. So they could be the third and fourth, or the fourth and fifth. In 1648, Brian runs away again to join a royalist uprising. Walter writes of news that Brian has been seen on the field of battle at Gear Camp, but that his fate is yet unknown. Walter writes one last entry about his fear for his son and the future of his family. There the journal ends, but the extensive account of Walter's collaboration with the architect Gregory Wheelock includes usefully esoteric information. Okay. Oh, Walter was the third, and the grandson of Thomas. So Thomas's son. Wait a minute. I see. So Thomas was the second Baron. His son was Giles, and Giles eloped, and that's why there is no. Giles would be the 2.5 Baron. The third, his grandson took the title after Walter died, or no, after Thomas died. So Thomas is 2. You're 3. Presumably you're 4th, assuming you weren't assuming you were able to inherit. New lesson and more foresight. Okay. So Meniscate Reflections Edge Forge, which unfortunately is not. Actually, no, we can raise that because it's Edge. Interesting. Okay. Let's just see if I can commit it though already. I could put it right here as a preservation, or it's part of illumination also. If I were to put it here, it would give me a health. Health does not share anything with this. So ideally we wouldn't. Ideally we'd raise this up all the way to 4. I think that's the plan. That's the play. We'll raise Meniscate Reflections up to 4 then. So get this lesson instead. Actually, wait a minute. Can I use my shopped? I can. So I might as well do that. And we'll need more lessons before we can commit it, but that's okay. Go ahead and learn lesson Doran Wall. So that's Knock Forge. And it is Horomachistria Nyctodrame, which means that we're going to need to either raise it up to that or to that. So level 2 is is what's needed. We don't have any lessons though, so that will have to wait. We're starting to get these skills that are not committed yet. That's good. Because higher level skills are better than, more soul pieces, probably. Sunny day. Lantern sky. Can we get any advantage of that? What are our low level books? We have this 8, Mystery Forge. So basically, no. We can't get any benefit from the sun. We'll just use it for, I don't know, something. We can use it for getting into a room, perhaps. We should be able to get this book going with all the forge we have from Pyroglyphics. That's 4, and then 2, and then we can just get a 2 memory. So, forge, a foresight would do it, which is these. Go ahead and read that. I think I do want to raise one of my faucets up, but I can't here, right? No, I need to be able to put it in that spot. I could combine metals, right? Like that? No, this one can't get in. What about this one? No, again, I can't put it into the I can't get the skills that have the metal attunement into this place. Too bad. So what should we have? More books we could read. I'd like to push forward into another room if possible. We have this sunny weather. Can we go ahead and take advantage of that to maybe raise someone up a bit more? So I've got Faust would give me 1 sky. This needs 6. So 1 plus 2 is 3. We have a tool that would give me 1 sky, so we're at 4. We can give you this, that'll give you 1 sky also. So we're at 5. We're short. We can't get a 6. Except for if the dude comes with a sky. I think Mr. Kill does, right? Sure, let's do that. So we'll get Mr. Kill. Yeah, so he comes with the sky. Then we can talk to him about the weather. Wait a minute. Was I double counting memories on weather? Let me do this again. So he's at 1. We're gonna add 2 from a memory, which the weather counts as. We can add 1 more from a Faust, and then 1 more from a tool and 1 more from a drink. So yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Okay. Oh, I have this ink here also. I haven't looked at. It's 6 lantern, 2 sky. Let's save that around though for a bit. For like a really high lantern book. Bum, bum, bum. There's our foresight. This desk. There we go. The kindled flame. You're up to 4 now. Now I give you the tool. Let's get some books read while we're at it. Lots of soul pieces. And we might as well do some more labor. Alright, now you need a drink. Was it this one? Yeah, so we need to pour it first. Whoops. Have a drink, sir. Okay, this book, A Shape in the Smoke, is an 8 forge. Again, we can do that pretty easily. Let's just go ahead and get another foresight out, I guess. Here. This is a Witchworms book. Again, we dodged it. It's only 4 edge. And it doesn't, that seems like it's going to be easy to do. We can actually get that without having to use anything. So meniscus at 2. Our metal's at 1. So we'd be 1 short. If we had a memory, we don't. Not yet. So we can't do that immediately, but soon. Okay, we were going to read a foresight book. You read an almanac of entrances, 10 knock. We'll just put that with the rest of the 10s. Here, right? And you are not doing anything. Which reminds me, we do still need to get down here sometime. It's just 2 winter or 2 moon. Do we have a moon memory? Or we have a 2 winter memory. I regret. So a regret is a top left. And we'll get our rector friend out to deal with that first. Alright. Coffin Maker's up at 6 points. So we can push us into this room. Our rector friend, we'll go ahead and give him... What was I going to give him? We have to get the memory first. There's the memory. Wait, no, that's not the right memory. We wanted a winter memory. Is that what this is? No. I could just give him a whist. Sure, let's just restore our whist and then give that to him. Oh, I'm already restoring a health. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get that memory. Why did I not do that? Did I not? Did I click the wrong one? No, I got this intentionally for this. But I thought I could swear I got something on the top left. It's not even here, so it must be somewhere. Oh, I'm contemplating it. Never mind. I was confused. So, lesson of meniscus reflection. That's perfect. The generals of the houses of Lancaster and York are described as brother enemies, a term more usually associated with the dyadic and invariably twinned edgelong. The author's conclusion is that in the absence of the operations of the Dawn Road, the operations of Sunset inevitably became unbalanced, debased, and ultimately enfeebled. The combination of the two is described tantalizingly as the Forge's true alloy. Is that a hint? Do I care about that? The whole Forge's true alloy seems like it might be a hint, but I don't think so. No, it's not standing out to me. And it's another Foresight book. Yeah, we can just get this one started too. All right, and this belongs on the shelf right there. So we wanted to raise Meniscate Reflections up again, right? So we would need an Edge memory or a Forge memory. We have Forge memories right here. I would need another piece of soul, though. So I think we'll wait for tomorrow for that. Yeah. All right, there's our regret. We're going to talk to the rector about it. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have many regrets. I could use one of these to get my door and wall up. I like it. Oh, I need another memory. Never mind. We'll wait until tomorrow. Here we go. A whole nother place. We now have a Moon Rose tool. Some skin. The Catwink ink. Some more books to be read. So a vase of roses is Grail, nectar, flower. It's just one of each, right? We got one Grail, one nectar. The Catwink is an ink, moon, scale. Two moon, two scale. And this hallowed anthropoderm. So it's human skin. Heart. Is that how you spell that? Poderm, not perderm. Two hearts. Do we have time to get another memory out? I think so. So we could do another one of these Meniscate Reflections to one of these two. Just the door and wall, I think, unless we get lucky with the book we're reading. So this would need a 4G memory. We'll get a Solace. Oh no, that's not Forge. We'll get a we'll get a pattern. One Forge, two knock in the center, top center. And if we do that, we're gonna need to be able to restore to actually spend it on this. So we're gonna need our metal. Oop, wrong one. We're not gonna go drinking at the post office. That would probably be not so good. There we go. The rector is now up at 2. Go for a long walk on the beach. We restored our metal and got a pattern. So now we can raise this up 1. I thought I needed another metal, but I guess I was wrong. Trying to think, what do I want to do with this metal? I guess we'll just read a book. Nope, not that. And I'll just put this one down over here. Door and wall. So it is now 3 knock. And I think we can place that now. So that would give me a fet. Forge, knock. A fet is not any of those. This would give me a shopped, which is knock. Appropriate. In fact, a shop has both of those things, so it's very... anything the shop can go into, that this skill can go into also. I think we can't get up to Meniscate Reflections at the moment. We can read another book, though. Or maybe we should just wait, leave our shopped up for tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, we read the Book of the Centipede. One Madame E presented an entertainment based claimed on this book. 6 rows. Seems likely achievable. Now this is new. The text is spotted with spark holes throughout. Westcott observes gnomically that a pipe might be said to manifest the red flower of the watchman's tree, for when lies are burnt, wisdom arises, and vice versa. And this is more lessons on pyroglyphics. And a revelation. Okay. So revelation, I believe, is here. Pull that back. Oh wait, now which one is not committed? Meniscate. And we'll do that tomorrow, I guess. Okay. Another sunny day. I think I'm going to stop here, though. And I do apologize that I spent, a third of the episode doing bookkeeping, even though it is very appropriate as a librarian to do such things. But, yeah, I'm just feeling kind of tired, so I'm going to stop. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Until next time.